All right, well, listen, let's move on. I'm going to stick with Dynamite. I'm going to stick with Bryan Danielson in a way. So the last three angles, okay, have all been Bryan Danielson. The match, the afterbirth with Christian, and now here we go to the main event where Darby Allin had just lost to Jon Moxley,
Right.
and a hooded figure comes out after the match to attack Jon Moxley, and it's Bryan Danielson, who's here to get revenge for All Out, and here he is choking out Jon Moxley, just like Jon Moxley did to him. Well, Jon Moxley did it to him with a plastic bag, but he's just got like a shoelace or something, and Marina Shafir is going to go help Moxley, and she jumps on Danielson, which is hilarious. This scene was really funny. So, Danielson won't let go of the choke, even with Marina Shafir on his ass, and then that's when the rest of the Moxley stable comes out to help Jon Moxley, and then they eventually get Bryan Danielson off of him. And I think Private Party come out to kind of even the odds, right? Because Private Party have been feuding with Moxley's stable and Commander. And there you go. So,
Man, God damn it.
Yeah,
Okay.
Commander.
God damn it, bro. Okay, anyways. Yeah.
well, listen, that had been set up. At least that wasn't out of nowhere. They have
Yeah.
been getting into scuffles with Moxley's stable. So the Moxley stable, they powder out because Bryan Danielson was going to give Moxley the Psycho knee, and then he said, you know what, I'll see you at Wrestle Dream, and I'm going to kick your fucking head in, which is his new catchphrase, right? So,
Oh no, it's not new. He's
Not
had it
he's
for
been
many years.
okay.
Maybe
Is
not many years, but
I had not heard that until recently.
Well,
I would say maybe the
few
last maybe the last year. I'd say maybe the last year. I remember who's saying
Okay,
that now.
the few times I ever seen Bryan Danielson in Ring of Honor from back in the day.
Really? He used to say that?
It was a thing back then.
Oh, okay. I didn't
Oh,
He never
in
used
Ring
it
of
in
Honor,
WWE.
okay.
Yeah. He never used
so
it in WWE.
So used to say that in Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
Oh, got it. That makes sense.
All right. Well, let me give our reviews first before I jump to one of you guys. So, let's see. I gave this 2 thumbs up. I'm the only one out, and then you guys gave it a thumbs up. So both of you guys liked it. I love this. First of all, I had the feeling when Danielson was having that match earlier in the night, is he going to go after Moxley? Because they're both in the same building. But he's sort of injured, right? So I thought it was cool that he went for it and went at them 1-on-4, even though he's supposedly on death's door and on the brink of retirement and just had a tough match, and he still went. That just showed hey, he hated them for that. So that's cool. That's logical to me. Both of you guys also like this, so you gave it a thumbs up. I want to hear your thoughts. How about we start with Vlad, the wrestling expert? 1 minute on the clock.
Yeah, I mean, this was pretty enjoyable. I thought it looked pretty good, actually. The way he ran down, was choking him. I also liked them trying to pull him off him, especially.
And then Moxley's face when he was getting choked out, his tongue sticking out. He's like, ah.
Yeah. That wasn't bad. I think that there's something here that you could definitely build off of as far as the feud that they're doing. So it's good. Bryan Danielson. Sorry, I mix those two up all the time. Anyways, he is tremendous, and when he actually has a fiery promo, it adds to his the character, and potentially the feud. So I enjoyed it. If anything, I probably enjoyed this more than anything else that happened on Grand Slam. This post match stuff at the end was pretty good. So that's why I give it 1 thumbs up.
All right, Robert, also a thumbs up. Let's hear your thoughts on this afterbirth.
All right. Yeah, so I thought this was good. One thing that caught my attention right off the bat was that he was choking out Jon Moxley with a tie. If I remember correctly, when Daniel Bryan debuted in WWE with a Nexus, when he debuted with the Nexus,
man, that's
didn't he got suspended for choking out Justin Roberts, right?
It was Justin Roberts.
Using a tie.
Who's still right there.
So yeah, that's the first thing I noticed. He's using a tie. Okay, interesting. So yeah, I caught that. I thought that was a nice touch. He's definitely not gonna get suspended for this. Another thing, yes, the segment was cool, but it got me thinking. Since this is going to be the feud for what's it called? AEW Wrestle Dream is the next pay-per-view.
Wrestle Dream, yeah.
All right, so I know I got the all-in prediction wrong for Bryan Danielson. I'm going to make an early prediction and say that this title match against Jon Moxley probably will be his retirement match,
What?
just because it's taking place in Washington. I feel like it's since it is hometown, like why not make your retirement match in your hometown, right? And then
Moxley.
It makes sense. And it makes sense that if he's going to drop the title. If he's going to drop the title, it makes sense that he drops it to someone that he has history with. Obviously, he has history with Jon Moxley. So it kind of aligns itself, where it's taking place and who his opponent will be. So I know my all-in prediction was obviously wrong, but I'm going to make an early prediction now that will be his retirement matches, Wrestle Dream.
Will you agree with that, Vlad?
I think for the story that they're telling with this potential mystery around Moxley and his group, I think that's where it's leading to. Yes.
I'm gonna say no. If you guys are gonna guess Moxley, I'm gonna say Danielson. So we'll see. I guess we'll have this on tape. We'll see what happens when it happens. Okay.